The Suez Canal, a tale of vision and persistence, early conceptions, and ancient efforts. The idea of interconnecting the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea dates back to the ancient civilizations of Egypt. Visionaries such as Pharaoh Sesostris III and Necho II sought to create such a passageway. Around 1850 BC, Sesostris III attempted the construction of a canal, while Necho II's efforts around 600 BC were similarly ambitious. These endeavors aimed to link the Nile River to the Red Sea, resulting in the Canal of the Pharaohs. Unfortunately, these early attempts either met with incomplete success or succumbed to disrepair over time. Persian and Ptolemaic pursuits later. The notion regained momentum during the reign of Persian King Darius I around 500 BC, who reportedly restored the canal. Ptolemaic rulers of Egypt continued these efforts, but their initiatives also faced the challenge of siltation and were eventually abandoned. Modern realization. Napoleon's strategic insight, the conception of a modern Suez Canal, emerged during the Napoleonic era. When Napoleon Bonaparte invaded Egypt in 1798, he saw immense strategic importance in creating a direct link between the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. However, a miscalculation of sea levels deterred further progress at that time. Ferdinand de Lesseps and the Canal Company. The vision of a modern canal was ultimately materialized by French diplomat and engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps. Securing a concession from the Ottoman governor of Egypt, Saidi Pasha, in 1854, de Lesseps founded the Suez Canal Company. Construction commenced in 1859 and spanned a decade, involving tens of thousands of laborers. Despite facing numerous challenges, technical difficulties, financial constraints, and political opposition, mainly from the British, de Lesseps persisted. The canal was completed and officially opened on November 17, 1869. Strategic importance and conflicts. Colonial dynamics. The Suez Canal rapidly established itself as a crucial artery for international trade, especially for European powers with colonies in Asia and Africa. Despite initial opposition, the British became the canal's predominant users. Facing financial troubles, the Egyptian government sold its shares in the Suez Canal Company to the British government in 1875, granting Britain controlling interest and marking an era of British dominance in the region. The Suez Crisis. The canal's strategic significance brought it to the heart of international conflict. In 1956, Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser nationalized the canal, previously under British and French control. This action triggered the Suez Crisis, where Israel, followed by Britain and France, invaded Egypt aiming to regain canal control and oust Nasser. However, global pressure, especially from the US and USSR, forced the invading forces to withdraw, leaving the canal under Egyptian control. Modern developments. Closure and reopening. The canal witnessed another critical juncture during the Six-Day War in 1967, leading to its closure for 8 years. It reopened in 1975 post a disengagement agreement between Egypt and Israel. Expansion and current significance. In response to the growing size of modern ships and increasing trade volumes, the Suez Canal has undergone several expansions. A significant recent expansion in 2015 introduced a new channel, facilitating two-way traffic and enhancing capacity. Currently, the Suez Canal channels around 12% of global trade, serving as a vital economic asset for Egypt and generating substantial revenue annually. Key milestones. The canal's official unveiling in 1869 symbolized a landmark achievement in engineering and international collaboration. Britain's acquisition of Egyptian shares in 1875 signaled an era of British influence over the canal. Nasser's decision to nationalize the canal in 1956 was a defining moment in asserting post-colonial sovereignty.